Coming right up, the Pacers taking on the... It's time for the NBA. Live. Greg, we've got... Two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Evan Mobley is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's James. Just 2 to shoot. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Thompson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant inside. Curry meets him. He gets it in there.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Now James. Fires from 18. And Curry the bucket on the assist by James.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
And here is KD after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here's Wembanyama. James against KD. 5 on the clock. Here's the teardrop. Mobley with the block. Curry with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to KD. The rebound by James. The Celtics with the lead. The wait is now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thank you, David. Boston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Free throw good, Curry. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the miss from Stephen Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot, no good. Good D by Mobley. Celtics leading by 3. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Curry on the wing, defended by Gobert. And yes, it's good. Curry's got 9.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Indiana again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Mobley dishes to Curry. Mobley the pass to Davis. Here's James trying to get open. It's Davis. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Davis.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Curry. Here's the three. It's been all about Stephen Curry for Boston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Pacers trail by 5. Wembanyama's out there with Gobert, and it's Durant. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Thompson in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Down low, here's James. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these spots. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Indiana on D. It's a three-point game. Back to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Giannis from outside. Gobert pulls it in. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pacers on defense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Giannis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Floats it up for Giannis. Pacers with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Thompson. Durant against Mobley. Right side, Kevin Durant. Nice pick there to create the shot, but it's no good. They double-team Curry. Antetokounmpo passes to Mobley. Boston, no good that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson against Curry. Outside, KD. Just 5 on the clock. The 17-footer. It's hauled in by Giannis. Celtics have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Second shot opportunity. James absolutely owning the inside.
And that's just LeBron being physical, explosive, and effective, earning an extra possession for his team.
Outside Durant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
What's up?
A free throw off from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Curry with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. Curry's got 12.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. At the tip. Here's Davis. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Pacers trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Durant. Rebounded by the Celtics. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Boston leading by 8. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
That one is off. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And the second free throw, good. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. By Wembanyama. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Boston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks and threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. You know, with this team, they stretch you out so much, you got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to the details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring off the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Pacers trail by 6. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Davis. James is out there with Mobley. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard position. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Well, they're still together.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Pass to James. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Indiana trailing here. Inside. Mobley with the block. Here's Davis, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You know, those are the plays Davis is capable of making. He's confident, and he keeps getting stronger with every passing day.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Indiana base minutes.
Pacers trail by 7. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. And Boston with the rebound. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now, here's Mobley. Defended by Wembanyama. Curry against Thompson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for KD over James. And the shot falls short this time. Celtics leading by 7. Shoots. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside Curry.
Minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Davis. Fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Pacers trail by 7. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
First team foul.
The Pacers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
That one misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Let's see what you got. Sit up.
Wembanyama passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Giannis. Good D by Giannis. Celtics leading by 9. Curry outside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama, a screen on Giannis. 4 on the shot clock. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Curry, a screen on Wembanyama. This one for 3. The shot by Curry, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. The shot comes out. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics lead by 10. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Celtics leading by 10. We've got Durant, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Amen Thompson. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Gobert. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. A three. Drills it from outside. KD's got it back down to single digits for Indiana.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Davis kicks to Curry. Gobert with the block. KD against Antetokounmpo. Thompson passes to KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 7th assist in the game.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight. Timeout. Knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Coming down to the court, let's turn it up.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Pass to Mobley. Here's LeBron. Back to Mobley. Shot clock at 5. Curry with it. The tray. The three ball from Curry.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Pacers trail by 9. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Mobley.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
First team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Wembanyama. One shot.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Celtics. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside, Davis. It's Curry outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Durant deciding where to go with it. KD draws the double. 6 to shoot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gobert against Antetokounmpo. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closer. The shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Gobert with a screen on Davis. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
Here's Thompson. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
And they double up James. Now Davis. Back to Mobley. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 5 assists in the game.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Give a round of applause to your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
.131 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Celtics leading by 11. To the inside. Here's LeBron. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
That free throw good from Thompson. .105 left here in the fourth quarter. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Davis. And here is James. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The shot's good from LeBron. And the Celtics lead by 10.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And here is Curry. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pulls it from the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
So it's the Celtics now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and an intentional foul right there. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Boston, Stephen Curry. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
And the Pacers call time here. They trail by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
But you need to be the loudest. Can you do it? Let's hear it.
For 3, Durant. And Davis pulls it down. James against Wembanyama. And So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother you. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Starting at guard, number 23.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Thompson out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Davis. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward. 6 to shoot. James against Antetokounmpo. And LeBron James gets the three.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Plenty of space. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, VA.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And I just love Durant's mindset. He knows his role is to score as often as he can for his team.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
And San Antonio has possession after the basket by Boston. Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Davis. Now the Celtics on the move. Antetokounmpo inside. James is there. Antetokounmpo can't connect. James passes to Durant. Leonard with the ball. Pass to James. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. James can't get it to go.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Davis down low, guarded by Durant. Davis misses.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Now here's Wembanyama. Leonard finds James. Wembanyama, screen on Davis. James passes to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Thompson. Right side Davis. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Thompson. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Here's James. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Leonard. Let's go with a three. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from three for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Thompson passes to Davis. Over Mobley. Boston, no good that time either. San Antonio leading by 3. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
To the paint. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Davis. Thompson with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
That free throw misses. That one's no good. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
Leonard finds James.
Hey, yo, right here.
Mobley, a screen on Thompson. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing the route. That was impressive.
And so the first quarter is in the books. San Antonio on top, leading by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Celtics trail by 5. Kevin Durant is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mobley in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And so James will bring it up for San Antonio. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Leonard. Oh, Leonard right through the defender.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Antetokounmpo against James. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over James. Rebound San Antonio.
Big margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Good on the second one. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
From outside the arc, Thompson pulls it in. Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Thompson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Great open look there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Stolen by Davis. Durant against Thompson. The shot comes out. Nice D from Durant. Spurs lead by 4. Pass to Leonard. Now Wembanyama, defended by Thompson. Durant looking around. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
We all know about Durant's ability as a scorer, but he is so unselfish, and he always makes the right play in pick and rolls.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here is James. Pass to Wembanyama. Durant against Thompson. Here's Leonard. The rebound, Celtics. Minute 32 left in the first half. To the paint. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Outside Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo against James. With the drive. Here's Mobley. Goes back up. Good D by Gobert.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Thompson. The three is up. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
James passes to Wembanyama. Now here's Leonard. Fires for 3. Boston pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Now Leonard takes the three. Rebound Boston. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. San Antonio on top, up by 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
KD, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Thanks, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicking off the second half. Here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Amen Thompson out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Davis, and it's Gobert in at the 5, down low.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. Spurs lead by 3. Pass to Mobley. Oh, got a piece of it. Thompson attacking. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
The Spurs shooting at about 44% so far. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. James, that's good.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Thompson. Drains the triple. Thompson's got 8 points.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his Jay, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Mobley, a screen on Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. Here's Davis. Davis polishes off the break.
And I'll tell you what, I just love how Davis runs the floor. Just incredible. I mean, how do you stop him in these situations?
Wembanyama against Davis. Mobley, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Now here's Davis. From deep, Wembanyama. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Wembanyama's got his second basket. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's James. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard. And no good. Good D by Gobert. Boston trailing. Davis finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Thompson. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot from the high post. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Mobley passes to Leonard. Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the left rim and out.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. LeBron on the go. 2 points. That one goes. Give him 8 points now.
And the muscle LeBron has helps him on these physical finishes, just bouncing off the defense.
Pass to Thompson from deep three-point land. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Davis. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. James against Antetokounmpo. James goes in. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2, LeBron.